As you can see the title, how did I pass my ARRT in sonography? I'm just going to share with you guys how did I prepare for the exam and what caused me to nail it, okay? I remember when I was preparing for the exam, I noticed that there was not much YouTubers that went this pathway. If you went to a non-accredited ultrasound school, then of course you have to sit the ARRT exam first in order to sit your ARDMS. I'm currently, it's now 1:36 a.m. I'm currently shooting this video. Currently studying for my OBGYN in ARDMS and abdomen boards, which I'll be sitting in the next 3 or 4 weeks. But anyways, couple of things. This exam is 7 hours. It's no joke. I can only share with you again what I did to prepare for the exam. First of all, whenever you're preparing for a registry, always print out the outline. That is so important. You need to have an outline printout. So go ahead and print out the ARRT outline in sonography for guidance. It shows the chunk of each section of what taking most percentage in the boards. For the ARRT, you need a 7.5 in OBGYN, 7.5 in abdomen, and an overall of 75. I believe I got like an 8.9 in OBGYN and an 8.0 in abdomen. Yeah, so you need but you need your overall must be 75 at higher. Yeah, so first of all, I studied for roughly 3 months. Honestly, you could only say you should be able to do it in 2 months. I am just a procrastinator, and I am just a person that sometimes I did not believe in myself at a point, unfortunately. I just have, when it comes on to taking an exam, I get nervous and just not confident. So I kept changing my date and pushing my date back. So I believe that, so one thing I'll tell you from my experience, set a date and go straight towards it. Don't keep changing it. Like, don't be a procrastinator. But I mean, of course, now I do believe in myself. I realize I'm smart, I'm talented, I'm God's gift, I'm God's child, and I also believe that I can do all things through Christ. Once you're consistent and you're determined, you will get your reward. So first of all, my main studying came from myultrasoundtutor.com. myultrasoundtutor.com. Yes, so I purchased the whole packet of abdomen. It's a bit pricey, so I do get it if you're in school, just graduate, a new grad, or you broke. Yeah, you don't have it, you're unemployed, you're trying to pass your boards, do get it. So pricey. But if you wanna pass your boards, then you're gonna make the sacrifice, right? Yeah. Yeah, so it's $325. I purchased the abdomen packet for $325. If you're a visual learner and if you like everything simplified and just easy to understand, then this is for you. I go to ultrasoundtutor.com and I purchased it for $325, and there's a video with someone explaining everything, each section, chapter by chapter, very simplified, very easy to understand, and you know, you get it. Also with the $325, you'll get a packet to print out for yourself where you read it before you watch the video. So this is the packet. I'm just going to show you the packet thingy. It comes with the thing. It's 80 slides. You just read everything. Just make sure you know it inside out, back to front, and front to back. Yeah, so I studied everything out, inside out, back to front, front to back. Easy to understand, very simplified. Yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. After I finish all ARRT is abdomen, OB, and physics. You have to know the 3 sections. Yeah, so after I finished studying all my abdomen review and I realized that I know it, then because in the packet there's a mock exam you take. So you take the whole mock exam, you pass, and you complete the whole category. After that, I will use my penny book. There's a link in the penny book. There's a link in the penny book. There's a link in the penny book. You go on your laptop or computer, like I'm currently at it because I'm studying for my ARDMS currently for OBGYN. You go to the link, and in penny book they have a quiz bank. Every night before I'll go to bed, I'll do 100 multiple choice questions. to see if I am retaining the information and if I also understand the material. After I studied the whole abdomen review, then I purchased the OBGYN. However, I did not have a 325 to purchase the OBGYN, so I only purchased our notes. Oh, if you don't have the whole 325 for the whole review, and you was broke like me, you could only afford the notes for $80, then you could go ahead and buy the notes. If you can read and understand and that whole helps you only, then go ahead. So I bought the notes only for OBGYN. So OBGYN is my favorite, and I believe I got an 8.9 in my ARRT and OBGYN. Yeah, so I studied my OBGYN. See, it's very crazy. Yeah, right on it. I read everything. I read everything, okay? And I read everything through it. And as I said, I use my penny book for my mock exam for practice. And yeah. And then I am very slow when it comes on to physics. I did also purchase our physics notes, but I never read it because physics is my weakness. So I kind of only believe in myself when it comes on to physics. So in that state, I have to read the green element book, and I'll make my own notes, and I read my own notes because it's my weakness. So it's hard. When it's my weakness, a little bit harder for someone else to teach me. It's kind of weird. I only trust the book. So I studied the green element book, but I made my own notes after, of stuff. Just everything from this book. Because you, as I said, you look at the outline, you need abdomen, OBGYN, and physics. Yeah, so that's what I did. So the element book, you read it and you make your own notes. Or if you're a physics goddess, then whatever notes you have for physics, you study that. But the most of the chunk of your exam is abdomen and OBGYN. You need a 7.5 or higher to pass your ARRT in sonography. Yeah. So I study every night from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I study 4 hours max or more. If I'm really tired, I'm not in the mood to study, if you're never in the mood, because there are days where you're not going to have the motivation or the mood, you want to just rest your brain. I study I always read for at least 30 minutes before I go to bed. Always read for at least 30 minutes before you go to bed. And yeah, but anyways, quiz yourself constantly. That helps me because I'm a bad test taker, I believe. I will know the information, but then I still don't. Taking the test just got me crazy. But then I'll know the information, but I'm just not a good test taker. But I passed my test, so that's all that matters. And once you believe in higher power, I prayed and I cried and I studied my ass off. So yes, once you believe in a higher power and you being consistent, I believe you'll get your reward. So I went in, pray, walk through the person view, go in, and I was there for 7 hours. I was getting frustrated because I just sitting for so long just get me so frustrated. But I passed my boards and I walked out. Yeah, you'll get a preliminary score. You have to wait for the real score. So you kind of know if you pass. But they said never believe in the score that you see on the screen. Wait for the real score in the mail. Then this will come in the mail when you passed, okay? When you passed, because you will pass. When you passed your exam, this will come in the mail. You'll get one of these things. Yeah. You'll say you passed your exam, okay? Yeah. Once you passed your exam, you could go ahead once you receive this and you upload it to your ARDMS website and you could sit for your boards. So I'm currently studying for I will be taking my OBGYN abdomen and RVT boards one at a time. So first I want to do my OBGYN, so that's what I'm currently studying for in the next couple of weeks. I'll be sitting for my OBGYN and I'll keep you guys updated and posted. But as I said, just be consistent, study for at least 4 hours a day. If you have a bored day, if you're not interested, read for 30 minutes before you go to bed. And if you study in the daytime, perfect, whatever works for you. If you could study for 5 hours, great. If you could study for 8 hours, great. That doesn't work for me. I'm a mom. I get bored and I need time. Yeah. And I feel like after a while of studying, the information start to retain, and you start to like repeat it over and over. Because listen, I studied so hard, right? Until I just know everything from this. I just studied front to back, back to front, front to back, back to front. Yeah, so don't play with it. You could pass. And if you're destined, if you're passionate about being a sonographer, yeah, you'll do it too. But anyways, good luck. My blessings to you. I wish you all the best. If I can do it, I believe you can do it. Consistency, prayer, faith, you can do it. Once you're studying, you'll get your reward. That's what I believe in. And you just walk in that exam and you just say to yourself, I know I studied. Yep, and you go in and you deal with it like a champ. Come on with the reward. But yeah, I wish you all the best. But yeah, I think I touched everything right. I believe I touched all base with everything. But anyways, take care of yourself. All the best. Good luck. And I'll keep you posted when I do my ARDMS and OBGY in the next couple of weeks. Take care. Goodbye.